Oh, selecting party member puts you in direct control. Well, it's too late for that now.
It was over. With the archdemon dead, the Darkspawn horde quickly crumbled. Most fled back into the deep roads. They would remain a threat in the years to come. But the blight had been ended before it had truly begun.
Hey Duncan, I thought you were dead. I'm recounting this story from beyond the grave. There we go. Alistair gets no puss.
Had been saved, and the entire kingdom rose up to joyously greet its new king and queen.
Hooray! Oh, that's a lot of people.
Grey Warden stood redeemed, and a new age had begun. But at what cost?
Oh no, I might be dead. I'm not sure. Oh dear. Try to flank your enemies. Don't worry, we did plenty of that. It's all good. Oh.
My friends, we are gathered to celebrate those responsible for our victory. Of those who stood against the Darkspawn siege of Denerim, there is one in particular who deserves commendation. The one who led the final charge against the Archdemon remains with us still. An inspiration to all he saved that day.
Hooray.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you the hero of Ferelden, the first Grey Warden to defeat the Blight since Garahel 4 centuries ago.
Hey, I'm also not dead. Hey.
My friend, it is hard to imagine how you could have aided Ferelden more. I think it only appropriate that I return the favor. Is there any boon that you might request of Ferelden's king? If it is within my power, I will grant it.
Wenches. All the wenches. I only wish to continue to serve the crown, your majesty. A title and the riches to go with it, I think. I ask that the house pay for what they did to my family. The sacrifices of the warden should not be forgotten again. I have no need for anything further. I don't know, I'll have to think about it. I'll say the sacrifices of the warden should not be forgotten again.
Now that's a very good point. I think we can begin with a monument here in Denerim, dedicated to the Grey Wardens who have fallen. Duncan, Riordan, all of them. And it is high time some scholars were collected to learn more about the Darkspawn. We'll face them again, with the dwarves as well as here. Let it also be known that the Arling of Amaranthine, once the land of Arl-How, is now granted to the Grey Wardens.
Oh.
There they can rebuild, following the example of those who went before them. What are your plans? Will you remain with the Grey Wardens?
Well, I suppose so. I think you'll need my help. The Darkspawn is still a threat. The Grey Wardens need me. I think I will travel, at least for a time. I intend to find Morrigan. I don't know yet, we'll see. I think you'll need my help.
Well, I didn't want to come right out and say it, but I'm relieved you'll be nearby. There's a group of Ferelden citizens waiting outside to get a look at their hero. I suggest you make at least a brief appearance before they storm the gate. Just tell the guard at the door when you're ready.
The doggo. Oh, I know you're dead, Hal, but still, fuck you, I'm taking your land. Achievement unlocked, a dark promise. Because, yeah, Morrigan did something. I don't know what exactly, but still. I don't want to wear this armor no more. That's why I brought this along. Here we go. Noble clothing. Fantastic. Hey, now I'm a lot more cozy.
So, we made it. I'm impressed, aren't you?
Yeah.
The odds were completely against one of us actually getting to the Archdemon. But of course you would make it. I knew you would. I just don't understand how you're still alive. I guess Riordan was wrong?
Oh, yes. I guess so. Morrigan saved me. You don't want to know. Well, maybe you do. Morrigan saved me.
I had no idea. I suppose that makes sense. Speaking of Morrigan, do you know where she went? I'm told she vanished right after the battle. No goodbyes or anything.
Yeah, that's her alright. I don't know where she went, but I'll find her. She doesn't want to be followed. I don't know. I'm not sure I want her. I don't know where she went, but I will find her.
I thought you were sticking around. It's up to you, I suppose. I don't imagine she'll be easy to find if she doesn't want to be. At any rate, I can see Arleman giving me that look. More king stuff, I suppose. I can never wait. And if I don't get the chance some other time, thanks. For everything.
Oh, it's alright. This is hardly goodbye. Same to you. No thanks are necessary.
I'll let you get to your adoring public. They want to see the hero of Ferelden, and who am I to keep them waiting?
Well, you are the king. You're allowed to do whatever you want.
The crowd is waiting for you outside. We can speak more afterwards if you like.
Rightio. And so there's the queen just hanging out in the corner.
Allow me to offer you my personal congratulations, Warden. I must admit that while I did not share my father's pessimism regarding the Grey Wardens, I had my doubts that such a small number of you could be victorious. Yet here you are.
Well, we're pretty good. Damn right, Loghain was wrong. We were lucky.
The Maker smiles upon you, or so they are saying. Luck and destiny are two branches off the same tree. Tell me something. Is Alistair always like that?
Well, I'm afraid so. Oh, yes, yes indeed. He's a good man. Like what?
Well, he answers every serious question with a jest. Is that normal? I have yet to hear him speak on any matter more serious than what the cooks are making for dinner. I fear my initial suspicions will prove correct. Oh well. His heart is in the right place. In that he reminds me of Kaelin, which is no failing. Now I see Arleman gesturing to me. There is more work to be done. I must take my leave of you, I fear. Enjoy the rest of the celebration, Warden. I shall speak to you again before the day is done.
Okie doke. Everything worked out in the end, as long as you're not in charge alone.
No need to hover, Warden. Enjoy your celebration. We can speak later.
Rightio. Let's see who else is here. All kinds of people, actually. There's a whole lot of people to chat to. Sten, Dog, Ogren, Shale. Oh my god! It's not! It's my brother Fergus! Are you fucking serious? You're alive?
When I heard that my little brother was not only a Grey Warden, but also leading Ferelden into battle, I was surprised, to put it mildly, Father. He would have been so proud of you. I know I am. You've done good.
Fergus, I thought you were dead. Nope. It's just such a weird thing. I know. You'd think there'd be like a quest involved where you meet him in the game and then you'd see him here, but no, he just shows up. It's like, oh yeah, I broke my foot on the way to Ostagar. I'm fine. What happened to you, Fergus? I knew I should have looked harder for you. I'm so sorry about Oren and Oriana. Hal paid for what he did. I killed him myself. What happened to you?
I never made it to the battle at Ostagar. We were still scouting in the wilds when we were attacked by a party of Darkspawn. Most of my men were killed. I woke up 2 weeks later in a chastened hut, wounded and feverish. By the time I was able to sneak out of the wilds, you were already marching to Denerim. I tried to get word to High Ever. You can imagine what happened, I suppose.
Oh, I'm sorry about Oren and Oriana.
Yes, I'm trying not to think too much about them. Hal was a greedy, traitorous bastard. I just wish I'd been there to help you kill him. At least Amaranthine now belongs to the Grey Wardens. There's some justice in that, I think. I need to go back to High Ever. See if I can clean up the mess Hal made of it. I will see you soon, I hope.
Indeed. There's a lot of bad memories there. If I can get away. Of course you will.
Good. High Ever won't be the same without everyone around. Take care of yourself, you hear? Or I'll find you and nag you like Mother did until you're ready to tear out your hair.
Oh no. I don't have much hair left, honestly. Oh dear. Well, Eamon, we did it.
It is over. I can barely believe it. You stopped the Civil War and then defeated the Blight.
In one day.
On behalf of Ferelden, allow me to say thank you. It truly cannot be said enough.
Yeah, it's alright. I don't have a lot of choice. I'm a Grey Warden, that's what we do. It was a close call. We were lucky. You're welcome. You're very welcome.
It's good that you're staying here in the capital. The hero of Ferelden will have influence, and there is much to be done. Myself, I will be remaining here to help Alistair. Tegan will take over the rule of Redcliffe, at least for the time being. Connor seems well enough, and Isolde refuses to speak of what happened. She says she never wants to go back. I cannot thank you enough for saving them. They are the joy of my existence. But here I am rambling on. I shall let you get back to your celebration, Warden. Enjoy it while you can.
I certainly will. Oh boy. Well, let's see if there's anyone else to chat with. Oh, Shale's here, of course.
So it survived after all. My impression that all creatures made of flesh were hopelessly squishy was, premature.
Indeed. It's nice to be appreciated. You're right about most people. You thought I would die, I suppose? I mean, you are right about most people.
No doubt. It has proven to me, however, that fleshiness does not automatically mean squishiness. It has made me revise my opinion of its kind, my kind. I am, or at least was, a dwarf. A creature of flesh. I have to keep reminding myself that. In fact, I think I may even try to become one again.
What, really? I don't know why you're all electric like that, but yeah, it might be a good idea. Why would you want to? Oh, that's nice. Come again?
Wynne has offered to accompany me to Tevinter to speak with the mages there. The Circle of Minrathrus has the largest collection of arcane knowledge in Thedas. If it is possible to reverse this process, then the knowledge to do so will be there, or that is my hope. And if not, then I will keep looking. I have nothing if not time, yes.
Being an immortal rock monster and all, sure. Oh dear, I was hoping you would travel with me. I suppose that's true, then good luck. I could come with you.
I would not object, but surely it has better things to get up to. I intend to return eventually, unless I finally decide to destroy all pigeons everywhere. That may take a while, but otherwise I will come back. If it happens to one day see a tiny little dwarf who appears very nervous of being squished, that will be me. Until then, I wish it well. You have been a fine friend.
Fantastic.
These people seem very excitable. One would think they'd be quieter and wanting to rest after that whole ordeal.
Oh dear, Lord knows I want to. Bloody hell.
Thank you again, Warden. You are truly a hero.
If you say so. Oh my god, we got the same outfit. This will not do at all. Got the same outfit.
Go on. I'll make sure I see you before I head back to Highever.
Oh, that's good. Oh, there's Liliana, and she brought Schmooples with her. Come on, man. Where have you got Schmooples with you?
So here we are. The conquering hero has won the day, and now he takes his bow and exits the stage.
Start with New York City, Shale. There's so many pigeons there. Oh dear, but this isn't a play. Does the hero get his girl? But I'm not going anywhere. You should be taking a bow with me. Oh, do I get waifu?
Yes. Yes, he most certainly does.
Oh, good.
You know, I can't help now but think of my vision. The Maker sent me to help you, and look what you did. It's a miracle. It truly is. So, if I heard right, you'll be staying here in Denerim. As it so happens, my plan is to do exactly the same thing.
I mean, it is kind of fucked up after the battle, but sure, what a coincidence. You wouldn't find that boring? It's really not necessary. Damn right it is. What a coincidence.
I'm thinking that spending some time in one place might be a nice change of pace. At any rate, I should let you get back to your celebration before someone drags you away. I look forward to seeing you again afterwards.
Well, that would be a fun time.
If I write a tale about all this, I'm leaving out details on the food. They don't even make good food here in the palace.
But maybe we can eat Schmooples. Schmooples is just here all day. I hate it. Oh dear. Oh, hello there, Zevran.
I will be relieved when all this pomp and ceremony is done. Such events are perfect opportunities for assassins, after all. I can't help but expect the crows to appear at any moment, which would be a welcome break, mind you.
I didn't know you were capable of wearing normal clothes, but hey, you don't have to stay, you know. A bloodbath sounds like a fun idea. You think the crows will still come after you? That's a good question.
Eventually. With Taliesin dead, it may take them time to figure out what has happened, but they are like the tides, predictable. You know, it does occur to me that staying in one place is only going to invite the crows to find me that much quicker. While fun, that might eventually get complicated. You said earlier that you are planning on remaining here. Is that true?
You aren't thinking of leaving, are you? That is indeed what I said. Anything could happen, I suppose. You aren't thinking of leaving, are you?
That was the idea. See the world, meet some people, rub a few of them blind. Do you have something different in mind?
Well, you're welcome to stay. You can go if you come back. It might be safer if you go. Well, you're welcome to stay.
Then let the crows bring it on. I can mock them while you crush their skulls.
Indeed.
It's the sort of thing that made us friends, after all. Brings a tear to the eye, really. Well then, since I am sticking around, I suppose we'll have plenty of time to speak later, yes? So go on and get paraded about. It's fun to watch.
I hate it.
I'll keep an eye on you and make sure no one gets a clear shot. Not without paying me a great deal of coin, anyhow.
How much gold to turn a blind eye, I wonder.
Does the Ferelden monarchy make much use of assassins? I wonder if this is a good time to ask.
It might be. We are hiring. Oh, there's Wynne.
The hero of Ferelden. My. How does it feel?
Oh, a bit weird. They could have thought up a better name. It's a little strange. Well deserved. It is a little strange.
Of that I have no doubt. It's a title you'll be wearing for a long time to come, just as Loghain wore his. But it's not so bad, is it? A blight defeated with the other nations barely becoming aware. Who could ask for better?
I didn't do it on my own. Wonder how long the love will last. Absolutely true. Well, I didn't do it on my own.
I don't think many heroes ever do. I'm glad not to be on the receiving end of all this attention myself. I say, let the young have their fame. Not that I've gone without notice. Irving asked me to take over as first enchanter, but I don't wish to go back. Not after all this.
500 million
Instead, I've
sovereign.
decided to travel. Shale has expressed a desire to go to Devinter to look into a way to regain her mortality. And I will join her.
I mean, why would they make you first enchanter? Aren't you going to die, like, fairly soon? That spirit's going to just disappear on us any time now. But what about your problem? She wants to regain her mortality? I was hoping you might stay with me. Sounds like fun. Farewell, then. What about your, problem?
It's true, I don't know how much time I have. Maybe not very long at all. So, I shall see as much of the world as the Maker allows. Perhaps this is a gift in the end. A nudge in the right direction? I doubt we will meet again, young man. If not, please accept my best wishes.
Okie doke. Well, bye.
All this talk is tiring. I think it is time for me to sample some of that lovely cider I smelled earlier. Now, where did it go?
Where did that cider go? Wynne and her cider, honestly. Alrighty, well, only a handful of people left to chat with. Oh look, Sten's with the doggo. Hi doggy. How's doggy? Oh dear, hi doggy. He bounces around barking happily.
Yay!
Oh, we did it, doggo. We're the greatest.
Happy face. Happy dog.
Oh dear. Oh, and there's a tiny dog. it's a little tiny regular dog.
It is good to see you again, Kadan. These people, they call you hero. It is a strange word, but I think I understand its meaning. The Arishok on occasion has declared a Kunari to be Kunoran Vel, one who serves as an example to others. Such examples are always made after their death, however, a death in service to the Kyun. A living Kunoran Vel would be too proud.
Nothing wrong with a little pride. I'm not sure it's the same thing. Do the Kunari celebrate and put on parades?
When a Kunoran Vel is declared, certainly. It is one of few occasions when the Kunari are permitted to engage in revelry. There is imbibing of spirits, public chanting, meditations abandoned. It is madness.
Insanity. This isn't madness. Everyone is just really relieved. I didn't think the Kunari could enjoy themselves. That would be quite a sight. Don't you ever smile? Don't you ever smile at all?
I am smiling. I suppose I should tell you.
No, you're not.
I have decided to return to my people. Your quest is done, and thus so is my reason for accompanying you.
Oh, the Darkspawn are still a threat. And I was just starting to get used to you. I could go with you if you like. That'd be a long trip home. The Darkspawn are still a threat, but I could go with you, maybe. The Darkspawn is still a threat.
But the Blight is done. I have an answer for the Arishok that no longer requires the question. It must be said. You found my sword and gave me a chance to restore my honor. I owe you a great debt.
Oh, well, you helped me as well. It's been good. And I will collect on that one day. You owe me nothing, if you say so. You don't owe me a thing.
Some debts cannot be discarded. There will come a time when I will return, and then it shall be done. Perhaps I shall see you again one day. Until then, may you always find the path you seek. Farewell, Kadan.
Indeed. Is there a riot going on? Oh no, it's just people cheering outside the castle. But it certainly sounds like it could be a riot as well. Well, Oghren, we did it.
Humans have a better taste for spirits than I thought. The ale up here is actually good. Orzammar ale tastes like dirt in comparison. Probably because they put dirt in it. Go figure.
Dirt ale. Is that all you can do? Drink? Enjoying yourself already, I see. Think you might go back to Orzammar? Does that mean you're staying here?
For now. They may have already branded me a surfacer back home anyhow. I'm getting used to that big sky up there. And I'm thinking I might just look up Felsi again. See where that goes.
You're done adventuring? That's uncharacteristically optimistic of you. I'm glad. I hope you two are happy. Just treat her well, Oghren. Oh dear. Well, I'm glad. I hope you two are happy.
I'll drink to that. And since we're more or less done adventuring for now, I just wanted to say you're alright for a human.
For a human. And you're alright for a dwarf. And you're a drunken, sorry slob. It was good traveling with you. This isn't goodbye, is it? You're alright for a dwarf.
Yes. I don't come by friends very often. I'm glad to call you one, Warden.
Alright. Just don't lose to a roast nug again, please.
Pickle juice.
Oh boy, I should try some pickle juice sometime. Why is there an elf here? I also love the mismatched armor there. He's got like red armor, gloves and boots, but a different kind of, I think that's like regular chainmail for his armor. For his torso armor. That's very strange. Alright.
Where is the cake? I was told there would be cake. The cake is a lie.
The cake is always a lie. God damn it. Well, I better see my adoring fans. I can't see them looking like this for crying out loud. Better put on my Wade Superior Dragonbone plate armor, I guess. Alright, there we go. Alright, I guess we're ready to leave.
Ready, my lord? The crowds outside are getting restless.
Oh dear, yes, I'm ready. Let's go. Restless? What am I supposed to do? No, not just yet. What am I supposed to do?
Just put in an appearance, so I understand it. The people just want to see their hero in person. I'm supposed to take you to your escort, full brigade, their armor all shined up and everything. They're really honored to be guarding you, let me tell you.
Lucky buggers. Alright, let's go then.
Right. I'll take you there now. Follow me.
Righty-ho. I saw Steve Bloom has a cameo page, but it's not open for commissions. And now we've got the epilogue. In the months that followed their wedding, Alistair and Honora fell into the routine of ruling Ferelden. Honora was a skilled governor, adept at matters of court, and more than willing to spend her time judging matters of law from the throne, and Alistair was quite happy to let her do so. He travelled frequently, making personal appearances that delighted commoners to no end. News that the Urn of Sacred Ashes had been found in Ferelden did not spread outside the Chantry until Brother Genetivi made an announcement several months after the defeat of the Darkspawn. The manuscript detailing his research and his experience with Andraste's cult drew huge interest among scholars throughout all of Thedas. Some years later, the Chantry announced that the resting place of Andraste's ashes had indeed been found. A ripple of excitement spread among the pious people of Thedas, with many undertaking pilgrimages to see the ashes or partake of their healing powers. Following months of effort, the tower of the Circle of Majo was finally cleansed of the last spirits to slip through the veil. No further abominations were created, and the first enchanter, Irving, was pleased to declare the circle safe. All that could be saved had been. With the slavers shut down in the alienage, the lot of the city-born elves improved for a time. The new king even named the local elder to his personal court, a scandal amongst the humans, but a sign of new hope to the elves. Shiani continued to be an outspoken member of the alienage community, and in time became the new elder. That outspokenness earned her frequent trouble, but served her people well. Eamon remained in Denerim for some time, acting as the Chancellor and Chief Advisor to King Alistair. Tegan ruled over Redcliffe in his stead, and was surprised to find himself well loved by the villagers, who were still grateful for the nights he spent defending their lives. In time, Eamon abdicated in favour of his brother, and even the locals greeted with approval and enthusiasm. An event the locals greeted with approval and enthusiasm. I don't know, it seems a bit odd. Oh dear. Connor was sent off to study at the Circle, and considering his early experiences, he excelled in his training and easily passed the harrowing to become a full mage. At his father's urging, Connor accepted a position in Tevinter to undertake formal study of the Fade. Bevan, Caitlyn's younger brother, eventually grew to become a famous adventurer. Oh yeah, that's the girl whose brother we saved. One of his favourite stories to tell companions was how, as a young lad, he met Malcolm, who used his father's blade to save Redcliffe and then passed it back. Bella, the tavern wench, made it to Denerim safely with the money she was given. She opened a brewery of her own. Oh dear. The Dalish elves prospered after the siege at Denerim, having earned much respect for their part in the battle. For once, human lands welcomed the wandering folk. The new keeper, Lanaya, was respected both amongst the Dalish as well as in the Ferelden court. She was a voice of reason, and the other Dalish clans would turn to her to help resolve disputes with human folk. Well, that New Vegas style ending, yeah, pretty much. Oh dear. As for the werewolves, now freed of their curse, they remained together and took the surname Wolf in memory of what they once were. They eventually became the most successful animal trainers in Thedas, and each year would gather to light a candle in memory of the lady who had loved them so well. In Orzammar, King Harrowmont found himself in a protracted battle against Balin's rebellion that left him unable to gain the stability he needed. The clan lords objected to many of his measures in the assembly, and only his efforts to increase the dwarves' isolation from the surface met with any success. Oh, Harrowmont sucks, and now Orzammar is even more isolated than ever. In time, Harrowmont's health began to fail. Some claimed it was poison, while others said it was a flagging spirit. Either way, after a protracted illness, the king finally passed away. The wrangling in the assembly for their successor began almost immediately. Brother Burkle's new chantry in Orzammar drew a surprising number of converts among the dwarves. They quickly attracted a great deal of anger from more conservative quarters, and before long the assembly severely restricted the Andrastians' rights. Oh dear, no Jesus allowed in Orzammar. Brother Burkle resisted and was slain whilst being arrested during a peaceful demonstration in the Commons. The Assembly claimed this was an accident, but news of the resulting riots reached the Chantry on the surface, where the Divine even contemplated a new exalted march. Ooh. Don't piss off the Andrastians. The dwarven mage Dagna ultimately completed her studies at the rebuilt Circle Tower. Eventually she published a comprehensive theory on how lyrium vapors relate to the supply of magic. It gained a great deal of attention. Although the Anvil of the Void was destroyed, rumours about its location crept into Orzammar. Years later, thanks to the defeat of the Darkspawn on the surface, a few determined smiths managed to locate the Anvil's remains. Uh-oh. They examined the ruins of the Anvil, and upon returning to Orzammar with their findings, convinced the Shaperate to attempt to recreate Caradon's research. A new golem was created, bound with a spirit taken from the Fade. That doesn't sound like a good idea. The golem immediately went insane, killing several Shapers before it was destroyed. The research was branded excessively dangerous and sealed away. Whispers of its existence circulated through Orzammar, however, and demand among the Smith caste to reopen Caradon's research refused to abate. As good as her word, Morrigan disappeared once the Archdemon was slain. Someone of Morrigan's description was seen travelling alone months later, heading west through the Frostback Mountains. And she may even have been with child. There was no word of her after that. With Flemeth dead, or at least gone, the chances of tracking her down were slim indeed. One cannot help but wonder, however, what became of the child? What were Morrigan's plans? These questions must remain a mystery. For now. As for Malkin's companions, they went their separate ways. Liliana, however, elected to remain at the side of her love, at least for a time. As the blighted lands began to heal and the Grey Warden slowly rebuilt the Order in Amaranthine, they discovered that the fight against the Darkspawn was not yet complete. Although the Horde was routed and had been dissolved upon the Archdemon's death, many of the more powerful Darkspawn survived to organise roving war bands that preyed both upon the land and upon each other. Oh god, they're still out there. These war bands spread havoc, and some even journeyed west into Orlais, or crossed the Waking Sea by the deep roads. They proved incredibly difficult to wipe out. But these are tales yet to be told. This tale ended when Malcolm sank his blade into the Archdemon's head and destroyed it forever. It was not the last time that Ferelden would hear of him, however. Oh dear. Oh, dragon. And that's the game. There we go. We have reached the end. Dragon Age Origins. A game by BioWare before they went shit. Hey, we did it! We did a thing. Oh dear, we even get the friendly version of Liliana's evil song. It's great. Oh dear. We did a thing. Everything's done now. Hey. Probably have time to do the 2 DLCs that take place before the expansion pack, so we can probably get that done at least. Congrats, it was a long journey. I know, 8 weeks, bloody hell. Thank you very much though, Stephen. Jeez, that was a long one. Oh, I completely forgot to ask if you saw Mechanico's new VTuber model. I don't even know Mechanico's old model. We did a thing.
Boobity boobity booba!
Oh boy, I'll check that in a bit. I'll just wait until the credits run out. Oh dear. 2 people made the GUI. That's kind of incredible when you think about it. So there's a lot of stuff in that GUI. It's great. And I made it bigger because it's pretty big on consoles, but if you play on PC, when you get higher resolutions, it's the DPI scaling on it is it just makes all the text tiny. So I got a mod for it. Oh dear. So there's that. I mean, there is the expansion and the DLC that takes place after the expansion. Obviously, though, I don't think I'll do it though. Even though I could theoretically go through August, I could do it. But there's some stuff I wanted to do in August and September as well. Well, I mean, September is when I really stop these long haul games. I guess we could just wait to do the expansion at a later date, but God, I don't know when I'll have the time to do it, though. Will I just cave in and do the expansion next month? Maybe, I don't know, I haven't decided yet. I may end up doing that, I'd just rather not do it, that's all. Oh dear. But at any rate, we're not done with today's stream anyway, there's still more stuff to do. And like I said, I've got enough time to do 2 of the DLCs. And maybe even some time for multiplayer stuff. I don't even know if we've got enough time for that, but we'll see. Also, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Can you believe I found a Dragon Age mod for it? I'll probably spend about 10 seconds on that, though. It's not much to it, probably. But we'll see. I downloaded a skin. It was the weirdest thing, though. It's not what... You will never guess what the skin is for. Which character it is. You'll never guess. Oh dear. Oh, this has taken a while. I should look up the average amount of time it takes to finish the main game versus how much it takes to finish the expansion. Oh my god, it's the Broodmother again. Concept art of the Broodmother. Oh god, she was massive. It was a missed opportunity not to play this. Where is it? Where is it? There it is.
That's a huge bitch!
Well, there is another Broodmother in the expansion pack, so I'll just have to remember to do that. Is it a Nug? Oh, I wish it was a Nug. I'm surprised we found an Alpha Protocol mod. That was kind of surprising, that we got a cis character model. And then, of course, because I finished Resident Evil 3 early last year, I just loaded up a Jill mod, and then we just drove around Los Santos shooting the shit out of people. As far as I'm aware, there's no zombie mod for that game, so that'd be good, though. San Andreas with zombies. Wait, what's this song? This doesn't sound very much like Dragon Age at all. Some Fallout Boy shit? What the hell is this? What's going on? Oh dear, should I even play this song? It's probably gonna get me muted. Oh well, who gives a shit, it's fine. I'll give people their 15 minutes of fame and let the credits roll. Evil Chris Priestley. Well, I don't know if I want to really acknowledge his work, because as we've established, he is evil. Oh dear. Yeah. See, I don't know. Should I keep going with the expansion? I guess I've got time to actually decide. I'll have to decide before next week. Like, long before next week, because if I do decide to do the expansion, I'll have to do new videos for intros again. Oh boy. This is the least Dragon Age song of all time. What the fuck is it? What is this? Special thanks to Cookie! Cookies! Cookies for every man! Cookie. Pandemics, they're cool too. Elevators, they're great. David is gross. Oh dear. Oh, Drew Carpenterson, who is now gone from Bioware. The rest of Bioware teams in Edmonton, Austin, and Montreal. The rest of the teams. Thanks for all your support. Fuck you, EA. Oh, and there's the cast. Steve Valentine, who's Alistair, who was also in an episode of House MD. Kate Mulgrew, of course. Duncan was Peter Renaday, of course. Tim Curry. Let's see who else is recognisable. Simon Templeman's in everything. Oh, Claudia Black as Morrigan. Steve Bloom. John Curry. I don't know who that is, though. I know Tim Curry. Cam Clark is there. There you go. Oh, dear. Jim Cummings. Of course he was in the game. Paul Eiding. There he is. Greg Ellis. Who else do I recognise? Michael Goff? Okay, but is that the Michael Goff who was Alfred in Batman, or is that the Michael G that was like Harry from Silent Hill 1? Huh, I don't know. There could be a lot of Michael Goffs now that I think about it. A 30 Seconds to Mars song in the credits was certainly a choice, I know. What were they thinking? John Curry worked in Elder Scrolls since Morrowind. Elves mainly. Oh, okay. And he was an elf in this game too. What a big surprise. Oh, 30 Seconds to Mars song. What were they thinking? The online team for a single player game. That does not make a whole lot of sense. It's fine though, it's all good. Oh dear. Oh goodness gracious me. Wait a minute, we're going through the same... Because we've already gone over the GUI artist. Oh, that's like one person though. Must be something else. Special thanks to these people. EA corporate leadership. Oh, see, here's who you can blame for everything. Oh dear, I'm gonna get so fucking banned for this music. Oh dear, I just have to keep talking over it. Everything's fine. Oh dear, Senior Vice President, General Counsel, and Corporate Secretary. Hey Stephen, you've got a lot of names. You've got a lot of titles for your job. Senior Vice President, Chief Accounting Officer. Oh dear. RPG MMO Group. These must be the D&D dorks in the basement that gave some advice. White Light and Burn as openings for Tales games were interesting too. Also Inter Free for Dragon's Dogma. Oh dear. Oh, so it's a song, is it? Okay. And does that mean there's a song, there's a mod to restore the song as well? I think that's what you meant earlier on. Oh dear, quality assurance peoples. They did a reasonably good job. There is a patch to, there was a fan-made patch to fix some broken quests and stuff like that, and seemed to work out pretty well. I don't think we encountered any broken quests at all. I mean, there were some side quests. There's one side quest that I completely forgot about, and that was not one that actually appears at all. It's an unnamed quest that you can do in Orzammar, which involves dealing with a dragon, little baby dragon. Oh dear. The mod for Dark Arisen restores Inter Free to the title screen. I wonder why they removed it for the re-release. Maybe because the license ran out or something. We want to come out with a new version called Dark Arisen, but we're not paying for the song again. Fuck. Too expensive. Kinda sucks that they have to do that. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense for re-releases, but I don't know. If you don't change the game very much, just leave the song where it is. Trying to think of others. People keep saying that the Steam versions, may they rest in peace, of the Grand Theft Auto games have removed songs like Michael Jackson's music in Vice City, but I don't know. I mean, I bought them pretty late in the piece and they still had Michael Jackson. But you can install mods to fix it anyway, so it doesn't matter. Can you actually buy the originals anymore? I heard that you can buy them only on the Rockstar store, but not on Steam, which is fucking stupid. I'm glad I bought them when I did. Jesus. Same with the Sonic games. To my knowledge, Dragon's Dogma didn't sell well at first, so that could be a reason. Yeah, maybe. We have no money. God, that's a lot of people. Online production tools? What does that even mean? You're just making up roles for people now. You had so much Bioware money, you just said, fuck it, we're just gonna hire, like, our kids and shit, and we're gonna give them fake job titles. I think it really only picked up with Dark Arisen's release. I mean, you know, if you release an RPG on PC, that's a good idea. Original score by Enon Zur, who also came back for the second game. I'm not sure about the third game, though. But still, yeah, excellent soundtrack overall, this game. Not sure about 30 Seconds to Mars, but... voiceover recording. And they were all over the place. London, Burbank, Edmonton, Russia, France, Poland, Germany. What is that? Toneworks Gumberg. What is that? And we have tunes. We have Dragon Age opening, Liliana's song, Love Song, I'm the One, and I am the Lonely One. That's the dark version, I guess. This is War, performed by 30 Seconds to Mars. There we go. There we go. Portions of this software utilize speed tree technology. Something is a fast tree. Uses Bink Video. Portions of it, copyright 2002-26, the free tree type project. There you go. The end. And there's a dust thingy. A weird ending song I had for a game as a cover of Heart-Shaped Box for infamous Second Son's credits. Oh yeah, let's talk about, like, worst credit music of all time. I'm sure if I really thought about it, I'd come up with some doozies. And there you go. There's Dragon Age Origins, done and dusted. Let's have a quick look at our what we did in terms of our achievements. A Dark Promise. Defeated the Archdemon, and through a dark ritual with Morrigan, spared your own life. And the life of Alistair as well, while we're at it. Jesus Christ. And that was it. There we go. There's all kinds of achievements to get, but that was the only one we got there. There you go. Oh god, it's definitely snacky time though. An hour and a half overdue, but hey, at least we beat the main game, so that's always good. So, there you have it. That was Dragon Age Origins, the game, the experience. It's a thing that exists, and I, for one, am pretty bloody happy that it does. It's a great time. I'm just sorry that I had to kill the waifu. It's just a shame.
Peanut butter!
That's alright.